I wish I was a sleek, slithery snake. Oh, I wish I was a sleek, slithery snake. I'd slide across the floor and slip right out the door. I wish I was a sleek, slithery snake. Hi friends! This week's craft is to make your very own anaconda. In the Wild Animal Park, we've been talking about anacondas, and they're big snakes that you can see if you visit a zoo or if you go to an area of the world that has these big snakes. We don't have them here in Canada, but you can see them in videos or at the zoo. So as you can see, our snake is very long and it's made with a paper chain. So for this craft, you'll need at least 2 different colors of construction paper in a full sheet. Plus you'll need a sheet of paper for the head and tail, and a little bit of white paper too to create his eyes and his tongue. You'll also need tape, scissors, glue, and a Sharpie, our trusty Sharpie. So the first thing to do is to take 1 sheet of construction paper and you're going to fold it into 8ths to make 8 strips. So you're going to fold it this way 3 times. So once, twice, and 3 times. Let's slide our anaconda over this way. Whoop, there you go. So when you fold it 3 times, you'll notice it turns into 8 strips. So then all you have to do is cut along the lines with your scissors. And this is something you can do or you can ask your child to do. It's a great fine motor control activity, but also requires a lot of spatial awareness to be able to follow that line with their eyes and with their hand at the same time. A lot of tracking involved. So no worries if your little one is not cutting along the line. It's a very complex task to coordinate. So you've got 8 strips of 1 color, and I've already prepared 8 strips of a 2nd color. So this snake is going to be orange and purple. And you simply make a loop with 1 color, and then you take the next strip and loop it through to alternate the colors. Got some little pieces of tape prepared as well, as holding the strips together and tearing off a piece of tape is tricky. So you might want your little one to help you tear the tape, or you can get another grown-up to help you create this body of your snake. Snakes are really neat. They belong to the reptile family, and they get their heat from their environment. So snakes often live in warmer, temperate zones, and you can see them sunning themselves to raise their body temperature, because unlike us, they can't make their own heat by shivering. So once you have put all your loops together, you'll have a pretty long snake. So you can use extra loops if you want an extra long snake, or you can use fewer loops if you want a shorter snake. Depends on your child, and you can always use more than 2 colors. Snakes come in lots of different colors. So you can be creative and use your favorite colors to create your very own snake combination, and you might be surprised. If you Google that, you might be able to find a snake that is the favorite colors of your child. So you just keep alternating those strips until you've created a nice long chain for your snake's body. And I like to end mine on the same color. So I'm going to end up with 1 extra orange strip because I started with the purple. Oops. There we go. So there is my snake's body, purple and orange. Good start. So now he needs a head and he needs a tail. So I've got another piece of orange paper, and the head, whoops, is a bit of a triangle shape, a rounded triangle shape. So if you use a corner, you can cut out the shape that looks like a snake head, or your child can create a snake's head and just kind of round off the corners. And then with a little glue or tape, you know what, I'm gonna use tape. I've got one more piece here. Boop. Attach his head to the front loop. And then using the other corner of this piece, you can cut out a smaller teardrop shape for his tail. And there's no rules here. Whatever you and your child would like to create as the shape for the tail, and then just tape it on the back. All right, so he's got a head, he's got a body, he has a tail. He needs some eyes. So with a scrap piece of white paper, you can just cut off a strip. We like the look of the big eyes. They're kind of goofy. And if you fold in half and then cut your circle, you'll get two that are the same. That saves you tracing or trying to approximate. So there we go. We've got two snake eyes. And we need to add some pupils. So I like my snakies a little cross-eyed, but you could do whatever spot you want to create the look for your snake that you want, simply by drawing in a nice big iris like that, and then with a little bit of glue, and attach them to his face so that he can see. We want him to be able to see. So snakes are very clever. Because they have no legs and they're touching the ground the whole time, they sense vibrations. And that's one of the ways that they find things to eat and can sense danger. But they also have a tongue that they use to taste the air and the dirt around them. And that also helps them to stay safe and find food. So the tongue is an easy one too. Just pick a corner and cut parallel chunks. You've got a nice little snake's tongue with a point on it. That point didn't come out too good. We can fix it. There we go. And a little bit of glue. Attach that to the underside of the front. And there he is, your very own anaconda that you can slip and slide and play with at your house. Oh, I wish I was a sleek, slithery snake. Oh, I wish I was a sleek, slithery snake. I'd slide across the floor. I'd slip right out the door. I wish I was a sleek, slithery snake. Bye, friends. Have fun.